you don't see your Galactico statue outside Bernabeu. If not, never ending no.
And from those that have the statue, are they deserving enough?
You want to ask City fan?
Bro, then
good luck to you, man.
Yeah, this post will have zero comments no.
Yeah. Alrighty then welcome to another episode of the AOS Podcast. I have with me PK and Brand, and my name is Joel.
Hi.
And we have a list of topics to talk about. And before we go on to that, please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to us. And let us know in the comments what kind of other football topics that you want us to talk about.
If you happen to smash and your phone break came from him.
Hey, don't like that lah. I got limited budget. No. Okay, and today we are talking about the noisy neighbors.
Yep. Man City. Man City.
You know I'm going to bleep all this out, right?
we can't say Man City on air.
The T part can lah.
Okay, so there's been news. I think Fabrizio said it that Man City are building a statue, KDB.
Sculpting, building, whatever name. Okay.
Yeah, so a quick Google search, and you Google how many statues are there in Etihad. You have David Silva, Sergio Aguero, Vincent Kompany, and now KDB.
They got so many statues already.
I mean, KDB is going to be built. I'm okay. Google couldn't give me more information because nobody cares about City, but I think they have got 3 more old players from God knows which era that they have a statue there.
Okay.
But Google A tells me this, Google B tells me this, so I don't know which one to believe. But I remember there was a Sergio Aguero statue there. Do any of us care?
You mean about the KDB statue or all the statues in total?
All are they giving out statues like
Okay lah, the
easily?
the old ones,
Yeah,
very hard to comment.
Okay.
The old ones, let it out because I don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let it be.
Okay.
They might be heroes, but the current ones.
No, you see, so if you want to do a comparison, right? Every club, their statues, right, of their ex-players. All these players are the highest of the highest regard. Henry, and the Holy Trinity at Old Trafford. I think Bergkamp also has. Does Bergkamp has? Okay, I can't remember.
I don't know.
But
I know there
Arsene
is,
Wenger has a statue there.
Johan Cruyff one at Barcelona. No camp.
Does Liverpool have any?
Shankly,
Bill
right?
Shankly.
Yeah. Not of players, but I think manager.
Manager. Yeah.
I cannot remember. I was there, but I can't remember. I was also there at Etihad, but I cannot remember seeing any statues. Maybe because I just like this lah. Okay, but my point being is that if their latest statues are all that generation, right? Silva, Aguero, Kompany, and now KDB, right? They don't have legacy lor. Their legacy is only just from the last few years. Okay, Aguero one I give. Why? Because he scored that winning goal to win the league. Right? He's been scoring a lot of goals for City lah. But it begs the question, KDB is,
You cannot call it they have no legacy, because then a lot of teams might not have legacy because they have not won anything. So you cannot fault them for being in the English league for hundreds of years and then they don't have anything. But that doesn't mean they don't have history. So maybe just because City has nothing for the longest time and they finally have something, then yeah, maybe these current players could be their legacy. But having said that, you don't build it for everybody.
True. Okay.
United were the first English club to win the trebles.
Okay.
You don't put the whole 1999 team there, right?
No, but okay, that being said, right, you see, even though the treble winning squad is legendary, right? You don't see Scholes having a statue. You don't see Giggs having a statue. Yeah. No one. It's still the Holy
Fergie,
Trinity and Fergie only.
You don't have Ronaldo there even.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that aside. So from these 4, right? I hear Joel say that Aguero deserves it.
Okay.
I mean, he came to a club when the club was not something. He's got a shitload of goals. He got that stupid goal that didn't give us the title. So very controversial, very suspicious, but still scored that goal. I mean, end of the day, you have to put it in the net, right? They can give you the ball, but you still have to put it in the net.
Yeah.
I would stretch and say Company, maybe because the first captain to leave. I don't know. Was he the first? I mean, nobody would know lah, but
I would say David Silva and company, while their contributions were good, don't think they deserve it. But if you want to compare the four, probably KDB and Aguero deserves to have the statue lah. I would say lah.
Lean toward. I mean, David Silva shouldn't be there lah. I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah.
KDB and Vincent Kompany. For me, I will just pick Vincent Kompany because he came slightly earlier, stayed through the club, captain. Yeah, so I will give Kompany and Aguero tops. I think for me, I don't think Silva and KDB. KDB is good, but statue worthy, nah.
No, I'd say at most Aguero.
At most Aguero.
Oh, this guy's stingy, ah.
And it's stretching it at most Aguero.
You give two, I give two. This guy one only.
No, but you need to think about it. Yes, I can understand why Company, because maybe they don't have a legacy. Then now it's the start of maybe their era, their legacy. So Company is the first one. Yeah, but you don't see that at any other club around the world. You don't see your Galactico statue outside Bernabeu. If not, never ending. No, there'll be more statues than fans. Maybe. Same for No Camp also.
So the question is what? Is City giving out statues too easily?
I mean, yes, and from those that have the statue, are they deserving enough? I mean, 10 years down the road, if Haaland still stays there, Haaland is going to replace Aguero's statue?
No, they're just going to put another one. It's not going to replace.
So stupid. You're cheapening the meaning of a statue.
Yeah.
Correct. I agree. It can be the start of the legacy, but you don't give out to any
not so fast lah. Not so fast.
You can have a commemorative wall and stuff like that.
Yes.
But statue means like best of the best, leh.
Exactly.
A lot of players, right, get their statues like way after they retired.
Yeah.
And KDB is not even retiring. He's just leaving City. I almost want to say United.
I mean, okay, so we all know, we all feel that way. But we should probably hear from a City fan, because maybe to City fan, these guys gave them their moment, and for them, they will feel that, you know what?
You want to ask City fan?
Bro, then
good luck to you, man.
Yeah, this post will have zero comments now.
Yeah.
I know, but no harm asking, right? So if you know a City fan, or you are a City fan, or you vaguely, whatever, you have a semblance for City.
I think the odds of you getting a Leicester City fan are higher than Man City fan.
Thailand closer to us.
Prove Brandon wrong, please. City fans, tell us. I know there's one of you there. Tell us, what do you feel about this?
And welcome back after the break, and on the topic of Kevin De Bruyne.
Alright, so
why are we still with him?
Because editor saying this episode not long enough.
Need to talk some more.
Okay, so okay. Let's see. I mean, I think the statue is already
a bit much.
No, set in stone already lah, by the City people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but if you're comparing KDB versus all the legendary midfielders that in the EPL has given us over the last 20 years, where does he rank? Top 5, top 10?
Off the top of my head, I would say people like Scholes, Giggs, Gerrard and Lampard are easily above him. Just thinking like that.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Why?
You won't put
KDB
Gerrard.
will be number 1.
Huh?
Because they all don't have statue.
Hey, no, wait. Let's qualify that. Let's validate that. Does Gerrard have a statue? Does maybe you do a quick search?
Quick search, Let me do a quick search.
And does Lampard have a
I
statue?
don't think Lampard.
I don't think
has a
Lampard has a statue. Chelsea has history.
Gerrard.
I know Lampard has a
has-
plaque. on somewhere on the wall at Stamford Bridge lah.
That is
I
fine.
walked past.
Do
Yeah.
that for your
Nope, he doesn't
ex-players.
have.
Okay.
And he's been vocal of a statue of Jurgen Klopp.
Oh,
Gerrard is vocal about Jurgen Klopp having a statue.
just because he won one league
Premier League.
title. Now, yeah, like what we were talking about just now lah. Statues like very cheap now. Made in China.
Alright, so Frank Lampard also doesn't have a statue at Stamford Bridge. No official statue has been erected yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so brand.
Schools also don't have.
Chelsea currently has statues for other legends like Peter Osgood, we don't know who, Didier Drogba, and John Terry. Ooh, Lampard's not that.
Strange, huh?
Very,
Very,
very
very strange.
why. Terry, why captain?
Terry would be ahead of Drogba lah, but
Mm.
Lampard all-time top scorer.
Mm.
That's dirty.
Very sus, very
That's
sus,
dirty.
very sus. I think he never pay enough money, that's why he never get.
Okay, never mind. We have
We
digressed.
digress.
So okay, off the top of my head,
Mm,
counting statues count aside,
mm.
all right, I would at the top of my head, I think I'll be placing KDB outside my top 5.
Yeah, for sure.
But top 10?
He's not top 5. You all both agree?
Okay, if I were to name a straight top 5 now, just on the top of my head, right?
Go.
Giggs is 1, Beckham, Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard.
No, but if you're talking about your specific role,
Midfield lor, just midfield.
your
Just midfield.
your center
Let's-
mid,
let's-
no, you
Oh,
omit
just-
you
okay,
omit
okay.
your wingers
Okay.
or your left and right.
Fine, just center mid, right?
Yeah, your center mid.
Okay, center
Because
mid.
that's the role he's in, ma.
Center
right?
mid, right?
Mm.
Roy Keane, Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard, and
Vieira, Perez,
oh yeah, Perez is not.
Cesc Fabregas.
I will go for Vieira.
I
Mm.
I'll
don't
go for
think
Vieira.
Fabregas has done.
Mm.
I think Fabregas also is a good player, but
Mm.
not enough
Yeah.
because he left for Barca.
Mm.
You know, if he had stayed at Arsenal all the way, I think he would have a bigger shout.
Mm.
So off the top, actually, if you think about it, right, if you put purely an attacking,
Mm.
isn't that what KDB is?
Yeah, that's why I narrowed down to.
Wow, now you
center
want to
mid.
even
Yeah.
narrow down to attacking midfielder.
Okay,
Because
so
that's the role he is in, ma. You cannot compare KDB versus Roy Keane.
Okay.
but then you see,
Mm.
a player that is playing in midfield have their own specific role
Mm.
and impact to the team,
Mm.
whether be it defensive aspect
Yeah.
of the game or an attacking aspect of the game. It's your contribution by what you do. So end of the day, defenders are classed as defenders.
Yep.
Midfield,
Yep.
forward.
Mm.
So I guess you should not just break it down to attacking midfield because then KDB will definitely be top because there's
Yeah.
nobody else.
Yeah.
You know? But if you see what influence does he have? When the chips are down, when form's not going good, your attackers are not scoring,
Mm.
they carry. Gerrard, as much as I hate to say, it, he did carry a team.
Mm-hmm.
Lampard always scored goals when you needed.
Mm.
Scholes was a menace. Nobody
Mhm.
liked to play him.
Mm.
Giggs is just top tier.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't. He's not even close actually. If I think about it.
Yeah.
No, too many players from us. Is
So how about maybe more
recent.
more recent.
more recent.
Heck, I would.
players,
If you think about City, I would say that Yaya Toure was way more scary than KDB
I agree.
because KDB for that 1-2 season was,
Mm.
you know, and Yaya Toure
Mm-hmm.
consistent
Very
that-
consistent.
2-3 seasons or 1-2 seasons at least was dominating
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
the Premier League, you know. And if you ask me right now to pick either of them,
Mm.
I'll take Yaya.
I would take Son.
Son.
FPL he midfielder, so he play attacking midfielder. Okay, I qualify you on that. Okay, I will take Son.
What is it? Son.
Over the last how many years he was with Spurs, right? In a struggling team, he has been the outstanding player, scoring so many goals. I'll take Son.
Okay.
In terms of impact, right? That's what you are asking, right?
Yeah. I mean, in
You're
fact,
talking in terms of
Mhm.
the more recent one,
more
He's the one that come to mind,
anybody else that we see past 5 years.
I think if you're talking about the last 5 years, then confirm KDB is there. This one I will give it.
I mean, they were the most dominant team lah.
The last 5, yeah, the
The
last 5
only
years.
one that was dominant with them was Liverpool.
Correct.
And Liverpool, none of the midfield.
They don't really have a.
So they operated on your front three,
Front three,
yeah,
the
they
midfield
don't
Firmino,
engine.
Mane, and Salah.
Mm.
There isn't anybody there to compete.
No, I also think it's because, right, formations have changed over time.
Mm.
You more likely have a number 10 right now than last time.
There
Last
is a-
time it was just 4-4.
So if you look at your top 3 clubs, right, the other one was Arsenal. Arsenal is all midfield, no striker.
Only not striker.
No, in the last 5 years.
Current.
Yeah, the last 5 years. Arsenal is all midfield, no striker.
Lacazette.
And yet, essentially no striker. So even now also no striker. But you cannot think of anyone prominent, very distinctive.
A lot
So-
of professional players rate KDB very highly. Are we not seeing something that they are seeing? Or?
No, because we don't watch City games.
That's true.
It's not we don't watch it. We do lah when they hantam us. But the thing is, yeah, if you look at KDB right now, I would say that he stands out because there's no one that plays like him. There is no equivalent in the most recent, like I say Son probably, but Son is also technically very different from KDB.
Yeah.
He doesn't spray that kind of passes. He doesn't,
Back to my point earlier, because it's a different role.
correct. So, which means that if you just want to rate in a KDB category, of course he'll win because there's only one of him. But if you want to compare him against the plethora of all the different midfielders you have there for the last 20 years, definitely not top 5.
So by this basis, he is not comparable, not because he's lousy, but because his role operates very, very differently.
No, it's nothing to do with
The-
the role.
The game is different.
The game is different now.
The game is different.
Okay, let me put it to you this way.
Mm.
All right. If you were to put an all-time 11,
Yeah.
his name would be.
So that's your point lah.
That's my point.
We did the all-time 11 before,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
None
his
of us
name never
mentioned,
featured,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do a team from year 2020 onwards,
Uh-huh.
you'll be there.
Yeah.
So that just speaks it. But if you put all-time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not there.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Because
not there.
I mean, the dream, would you think of like a center partnership?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we do a traditional 4-4-2. The center partnership of Gerrard and KDB, would it work?
I mean,
Will.
we wouldn't know.
Why would it work?
I mean, we wouldn't know.
It will.
Right.
Gerrard will be the more holding role. Which is why if you're Lampard, Gerrard, and Scholes, you want to compare these
No,
three,
no.
right? There's also a difference.
That's not the point. The point is that if you ask everyone right now, who is the top 11 of EPL all-time greatest, would you even put KDB at the top of the list, in front of whatever midfield center?
Our generation will. The kids.
I don't think I will.
The kids will. Our generation.
Mm.
The kids will, because they started from
Recency bias.
yeah,
key term.
Yep.
Alrighty then. So, if you are Gen X or Gen Z or Millennial, let us know what you think. Do you think KDB deserves to be the all-time 5, all-time 10, top 10 midfielders in the EPL? Let us know what you think in the comment section. And before we go, hit the like button and remember to subscribe.